Coming up next on When News, the Bathurst Winter Festival cancelled to save money. Shooting clubs get $800,000 safety boost and the Orange Rainbow Festival returns. See you shortly.
Across the Central West, this is When News.
Tonight, a popular festival put on ice due to financial troubles. Volunteers honoured for their bravery. And a plan to making life-changing medications even more affordable. Very good evening to you. I'm Steve Hart. Welcome to When News. Also tonight, a look at the latest tech driving efficiencies in the ag sector. This year's Bathurst Winter Festival has been cancelled in a bid to save more money. It could be just the tip of the iceberg as Bathurst Council tries to improve its financial position.
An announcement last week forecast cuts to event funding as Bathurst Council fights a financial black hole. In a statement from the Bathurst Regional Council, they say they're looking at alternative events. Georgia Fisher, When News.
Shooting organisations across the state will soon be made safer thanks to $800,000 in funding. The program will aim to improve the safety and quality of existing shooting facilities while also encouraging the participation of people of all ages, backgrounds and abilities. Grants ranging from $10,000 to $50,000 were given to 25 projects. Gilgandra and Cootamundra Rifle Clubs receiving their share. The Minister for Sport, Steve Campus, says the funding will play a significant role in supporting the next generation of Olympians. Regional ambulance staff are being recognised for their bravery, among them volunteer Alison Granston, who put her life on the line during the 22 Eugowra floods. An awards ceremony in Dubbo bringing together more than 50 people thanked for their service to the community.
On November 14, Alison Granston was swept away in fast-moving floodwaters. The New South Wales ambulance volunteer left that morning to help someone in need. Meg Claridge, When News.
This year's Rainbow Festival has kicked off in Orange with a jam-packed weekend on the cars. Orange's most colourful celebration returning bigger than ever before, and despite previous concerns, it's been expanded to a 5-day event, celebrating diversity and inclusion in town, with residents able to come together and show their pride. This year's Pride Party will light up the CBD on Saturday before the Rainbow Walk and community gathering. Regional health advocates have welcomed an election promise from both major parties to cap medication prices at $25. But there are mounting fears US President Trump could destroy our PBS, forcing Aussies to pay sky-high prices.
A trip to the pharmacy is about to get cheaper, with 4 out of 5 PBS medications set to receive a price drop.
Coming up next on When News Central West, new tech helping address labour issues in the ag sector, and GrainCorp cements itself as a key player in Australia's export sector. Australia's population growth continues to decline following a 2-decade-long high. Our annual population to September increased by 1.8% or 480,000 people, continuing a steady yearly drop following our post-COVID boom. Overseas migration continues to be the largest contributor. Australia has welcomed around 380,000 people. That's compared to our natural growth of 104,000, which was down 3% on the previous year. Australia's cement imports far outweigh domestic manufacturing and export capabilities, with more than $160 million worth recently brought to our shores. GrainCorp's evolving its operations to what it calls drought-proof the business.
Hong Kong's bulk carrier Mount Owens birthed in Australian waters. Olivia Blunden, When News.
New technology could be the key to addressing critical labour issues facing the citrus sector. The latest in emerging and autonomous technologies has been on show at the Citrus Australia Congress.
It's a household staple, but many take for granted exactly what it takes to produce your fresh OJ each morning, not to mention the cost.
Sport is next with Jared Constable and JC. All eyes were on the Bathurst Trots.
For the all-important gold tiara heat, Steve, we'll have all the wash up next, and the Raiders sound out their new US-made Viking horn on home soil.
This report brought to you by Harvey Norman. For everything you need in furniture, bedding, home appliances and technology.
Bathurst trainer Matt Rue will have a live chance in next week's Group 1 Gold Tiara final, with Captain Jazz preserving her unbeaten record in last night's heats. It wasn't the fastest of the qualifiers, but the 17-metre margin was the biggest. The Illawarra Hawks have overcome a pair of injuries in Melbourne to keep their championship series alive. The squad, well supported on the road by a group of loyal, vocal Hawkheads who cheered every bucket to an 80-71 victory.
Outnumbered in the stands, undermanned on the court, and not given much of a chance, but our Illawarra Hawks aren't finished yet.
It took centre stage at Allegiant Stadium as the Raiders open the NRL season in Las Vegas. Now the Green Machine's US-made replica Viking horn has landed on Aussie shores, with the club preparing to put it on display.
A piece of Las Vegas now calling Canberra home, following a special delivery in Braddon.
People do want to engage with it. People, on a game day, get photos in front of it. It's become iconic.
Caitlin Chalmers, Win News.
That is our night in sport.
Good stuff. Thanks, JC. Weather's next with Sarah Court. Sarah, can we expect some more showers soon?
There is a chance over the next couple of days, Steve, after a few very light sprinkles in the south overnight. Don't go anywhere. Your Friday forecast is next.
This report brought to you by Harvey Norman. For everything you need in furniture, bedding, home appliances and technology.
Welcome back. Plenty of sunshine today. Temperatures were still well above average though. Brent captured this glowing sunset for today's weather pick. This one was taken at Bathurst. Thank you so much for sharing. We've been receiving so many great weather picks of late, but there'll never be too many. Drop us an email to weather@wintv.com.au. Let's go to today's details. Dubbo was spot on its forecast top temperature despite some near strong winds. 34 degrees was the max. Dry conditions and fresh winds made Mudgee feel a few degrees cooler than the suggested 33. Orange was well above the March average with clear skies overhead. 50-kilometre winds in Constable didn't stop temperatures from climbing above the expected max, up to 35 degrees, 34 in Cawte. Looking at the dams, there's been no changes to either levels overnight. On the charts as we go to where a high-pressure system is strengthening and moving east as a trough crosses the inland and shifts into the southern and central ranges. Looking ahead, cold front will slip to the south, pushing a southerly change up the coast over the weekend, while a trough lingers in the west and a coastal ridge develops. To the forecast now, cloudy skies with a high chance of showers and a possible thunderstorm for your Friday. 30 degrees the max in Constable, Nyngan and Warren, slightly cooler for Narromine and Dubbo. 27 in Forbes, 22 the max in Lithgow. For Orange, we could see a shower or two. Around 6 millimetres is expected in total. Temperatures dropping right off though, reaching at 21. In the days ahead, Saturday will be partly cloudy. There is a chance of some more showers, only a mil or so expected. Sunday looking very similar. On Monday, we could see a little more sunshine, though a couple of places are in for some more showers as well. Steve?
OK, Sarah, thank you. And thanks for your company on this Thursday, the 20th of March. From all the team here at Win News, I'm Steve Hart. We'll see you tomorrow night. Till then, good night.
This has been a Win News presentation. Win News, Regional Australia's #1 news source.